One hit of down B could be real bad for Samsora.
That's true. And Elegant is the Cyclone Master, the Mash Master himself.
Yes, he is.
Here we go. Let's get down to business. One of these players will not make it to Sunday again, as has been the theme this entire block of commentary. We got one more match for you before we get ready for Top 32 tomorrow.
Oh, and Luigi actually popping out of the second hit of Peach's dash attack, rather, and that allowed Elegant to get a neutral air and start a combo off of it. However, Samsora definitely's got some down throw combos of his own. See, it's really going to come down to how safely Samsora can pressure Elegant without letting any of his buttons get in the way, namely that neutral air and that up smash.
Good mash coming out from Elegant, as is usually par for the course for him. Will help really aid his recovery, because you were talking about how Luigi can edgeguard Peach. Peach can edgeguard Luigi just as hard.
Very
we saw that in play, going for that dare to fair combo.
Yeah, that lingering hitbox over the edge. However, there are gaps in between her little flutter kicks, so as long as Elegant is very precise in his timing to get back, he can avoid that. Also, I just want to point out how impressive it is that Elegant always has a jump, because he plays with default controls, which means he has tap jump on.
Misfire come in handy here, really aiding that recovery. But he's still kind of getting bullied around. He hasn't been able to really plant himself in the neutral until just now. He's taking a beating right at the moment. Yeah,
this is looking really good for Samsora. However, it doesn't mean anything until he closes out the stock. And Peach does have to commit to, I want to say, a 15-frame startup on forward air. And that's really her only super reliable way to get kills. She can get back throw as well, but she doesn't really have the mobility to cross somebody up near the edge and get that.
From downtown, that forward air will take the stock, and using that fade back makes it particularly safe on Luigi's shield, as we were saying in the opening of this game. Elegant, he's got a hole to climb out of. He's only put 60% onto Samsora.
Yeah, and I'd say, given his recent streaks, this would be an uncharacteristic low placing for Elegant if he goes out here at 33rd.
I mean, this is Civil War.
Right.
This is 33rd at Civil War is like you almost won a major, but coming in here, there's so much talent at this tournament. I wouldn't feel too bad about getting 33rd. But however, I do think Elegant has a shot in this matchup. We're going to have to see if he can turn up. 53% already on the second stock, though, in this game one.
Also, Elegant notably absent from the PGR Season 2.
Right.
Despite some incredible runs in bracket as of late, whereas Samsora is ranked 29th, but I feel like he's slightly quieted down since the roughly Genesis 4 time frame, but that's not to say that he's not an absolutely incredible player. This guy's capable of beating anyone on a good day, and even on a not-so-good day.
Excellent float mix-up from Samsora. We saw the Luigi Cyclone gimp attempt, and whoa, off the back end of the Peach Bomber, coming in with that fair, finishing off the two-stock. Samsora making a statement.
Definitely one of the hardest defeats I've seen Elegant take in quite some time. He's pretty much been able to go toe-to-toe with every opponent. Though he did, I believe, lose to Abadongo just before coming on here.
Yeah, that Luigi Mewtwo matchup is a particularly hard pill to swallow, especially at the caliber of Abadongo's play.
Yep. Mewtwo's aerial is having so much damage and knockback that means it causes a lot of shield stun and shield knockback, which is bad for Luigi in all kinds of ways because of his low traction. Just goes sliding all the way.
Not to mention the just sheer distance of down tilt that Luigi has to cover.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that lack of range, lack of traction, lack of aerial mobility, all very difficult things for Luigi to have to overcome, but Elegant still finds a way, man. He's almost found his way into top 32. Let's see if things change on this Final Destination counter pick.
We'll have to see. Here we go, going into Final DS. Let's see here. He's starting off with some fireballs, and this is Samsora just trying to curve his way over them with these float cancels at different heights, and it's really adding up to a quick 70% or so. And nice conversion here and continuing this pressure. Okay,
finally getting a grab. I don't think Elegant landed a single grab last game. And if he did, it really wasn't that consequential.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's like his bread and butter, getting grabs, getting also like the most crazy Twitter combo conversions in the middle of bracket with grabs, but not able to find a single one in that game one it's just so hard.
Yeah, basically Luigi is high tier if he grabs you at 0 to 45, 50%, maybe even a wider range than that.
Samsora playing around that grab effortlessly, also finding that air dodge to fair, sending Elegant flying off the right side of the stage, and again looking in good shape in this game too.
Okay, down throw to down B. Not quite enough to close out the stock, but still definitely sending a message saying, next time this happens, I'm probably going to kill you. And now Elegant getting all sorts of grabs here, actually. Taking away those platforms has definitely taken the diversity out of Samsora's potential landing options. And he's going to take a nasty edge guard to the Cyclone. Just sinks down.
Excellent play coming out here, Elegant. The bread and butter him, finding those edge guard opportunities. Samsora was able to avoid them in game 1 using that float to mix up the way you recover vertically. But Elegant found it there, kind of put him in that situation, and then he didn't really have another option.
Now we got Samsora trying to fight his way out of the corner. Manages to do so with dash attack, but of course not a very clean hit. Didn't get anything off of it.
Nice mix
Great
up.
punish, yeah. Instead of just going for a shield grab, which would have been able to be spot dodged, he decided to go for a long-lasting option like that down air.
You can even like mix up the way he drifts on the shield on that.
Yep.
Elegant didn't flinch with the spot dodge.
Ooh, I like the neutral air at the last second, saying, get off me, man. You're not going to get this landing trap.
I feel like Samsora was punishing those landing cyclones in game 1, but Elegant's been able to use them to great effect in game 2.
Pretty tight margin here, only 20% separating the competitors. Oh, and just a roll fest, back to back to back. Now you've got, oh,
the turnaround!
No! Elegant clutching that one out, evening up the score 1-1.
Just when it looked like Samsora was going to put on the offstage pressure, Elegant returns the serve as soon as it was unexpected.
The SoCal crowd definitely supporting their flagship player here, at least in this match.
Yeah, they want California to make it into top 32 for sure. There's a large crowd in kind of convening here, watching like immediately on these monitors.
Also, both of these players relatively young, I believe, 17 and 19, if I recall correctly, or maybe 18. Either way, they're below 20 years of age, and it's always good to see the young blood doing well. Again, just another sign of a healthy scene, healthy game.
We have 2GG to thank for a lot of that, of course, putting on
Yes.
these amazing events for these kids to compete and put on a show for us right now. And we're finishing off this night strong with, like you said, the slobber knocker of a match. This one is starting out a lot more even than the last two so far.
Definitely a lot more action-packed than the previous set we saw with Wrath.
Thank goodness for my sanity's sake, but also for the sake of the viewers. This is so exciting. And we got mix-ups here, using that jab to stop any kind of punish that Samsora was looking for. And now Elegant, I feel like he's coming into his own.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's kind of figured this matchup out, especially compared to game 1. Just being able to keep it even instead of kind of getting blown out. But here we go.
Trading turnips, not going to find their mark. Samsora going to go very far out to get that forward air. Taking another stock first. He's taken the first stock in all 3 games so far.
Capitalizing on Luigi's lack of aerial mobility. I love his mix-up game out of the float, or just out of his jumps in general. Sometimes he'll swing the aerial and be safe. Sometimes he'll just go to the ground and go for a grab. Sometimes he'll even float over your head and cross you up, just to make sure you can't punish him out of shield.
Very excellent play coming out from Samsora, and he's starting to get that lap going. Just as we were saying, Elegant was really coming into his own. Samsora might shut the door here in game 3 if he's not careful.
This is, again, another very important situation for a counter-pick advantage.
Right, if we do go into a game 5, whoever wins this game will have the stage of their choice in the most important game of Saturday for them.
Yeah, and I feel like, ooh, the anti-air. But I feel like as Smash 4 becomes more optimized and, you know, players are kind of figuring the game out, solving it piece by piece, stage choice is becoming more important for sure. It's becoming more of a determinant factor in matchup ratios and just how things are going to play out.
Yeah, in Melee, people put that number on, like, people talk about matchup ratios, of course, but they know the matchup ratios per stage per matchup as well. And I think we're going to start seeing a lot more of that, as you said, as this game gets older and older and we get better and better at it.
Of course, yeah. I mean, granted, Melee, 17 years almost in the making for their metagame, so we're still a long ways off from getting quite that rigid, but
that game
you know,
can
it's
almost
on the way.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Buy cigarettes at the shop. But here we go. Getting back on topic for a little bit, Samsora's got another ledge trap in play here. Good roll to get out of there by Elegant.
And this is almost the last hit game, being that Luigi has so much KO power. Is that going to do it? Yes! Elegant popping off, man. I love how intense and emotional these SoCal players are, by the way. Aardvark is very similar in that regard. It makes sense that they're teammates. Meanwhile, Samsora is just all smiles, even in the face of defeat.
Pink Fresh coming out here for the coach, looks like. 30-second timer is in play. Well, I guess there's not actually starting the coaching until he gets that timer going. Don't know if Elegant is going to ask for any coaching. He kind of just likes to get in his own zone, you know? Like, he likes to psych himself up.
Yes.
Although there is Pluto sitting next to him. Pluto, I think, would be a fantastic coach for anyone because he's just so knowledgeable.
Dude, that SoCal emotion is so real. K9, Aardvark, Elegant. I mean, really K9 is the poster boy for that.
That is true. But that's just passion for the game.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Con.
Mr. Con
definitely gets hype. And Void, in the rare occasions that Void decides to show emotion, I've seen him get pretty intense too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's not exclusive to the region, of course. Like, emotions definitely run high in tournament settings for these games. There's just so much on the line. These players all want to prove themselves, especially with 0 out. Who is going to be the champion of Civil War is the question everyone has been asking.
All right, very interesting start to this game.
Yes. RNG's is blessing Samsora with the Mr. Saturn to start the game, but unfortunately, it looks like that's pretty much all the blessing he's going to get, unless Elegant blesses him with a death combo here.
Samsora going to sneak away from that, and now it's Samsora's turn to get a little bit of a combination, and putting on safe pressure again.
Yeah, not quite able to extend nearly as far as Elegant was. Oh, and he knew Samsora had to return to the ground. Would have been a perfect time to feel that up smash, but just not quite in range.
And with the way that Samsora has been playing so safely on Luigi's shield, particularly in the game that he won, and for a lot of one of the games that he lost, I could see him just go on a long neutral run. Oh, that was almost a great air dodge read. Elegant had the right idea in mind, and it was definitely worth the risk. Yeah,
he even had the placement right. It was just that he didn't quite have the timing to account for the end of the air dodge invincibility. Oh,
counter!
No way! And he hit the strong hit, too. Does Elegant have a jump? It doesn't matter. That green missile makes you a sitting duck. And a character
play.
Yeah, a character like Peach just able to go out super deep, challenge that horizontally.
Elegant has a little bit of work to do to finish out a 3-1 set victory, but oh, whoa, wow. No tech! Even Stevens once again. Elegant strikes back.
Getting it done the unconventional way too, not even falling out of the bottom, but actually just wall spiking him.
The SoCal crowd is very into this match. They are cheering, chanting SoCal every time Elegant starts to get a really big combination going.
This is the last match of the night, and of course with a SoCal player on screen, they would want nothing less for their region.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Samsora.
Super intense here.
Yeah, Samsora hailing from Louisiana, where I'm sure a lot of the viewers from home are, a lot of the Louisiana crowd are viewers at home, but they're definitely, I'm sure, just as emphatic about supporting him.
Samsora's going to get his grab. And the fair!
Is that it? Oh my god! We're going to go to a game 5. That was so early.
89 after the hit max.
That was pretty gross, but hey man, I'm not complaining. That just means we get one more match of this extremely hyped set.
Rage Peach is a hell of a drug, dude.
Yeah.
That forward air sneaks out of nowhere to send you flying. I don't want to say either way if it was maybe a DI mistake from Elegant. Didn't really look like it to me. It just looked like a clean kill.
Yeah, if you're off stage, man, that move is probably just going to end your entire existence. So let's see who's going to win. I love Elegant's tag. I'm a bunny.
This whole room is chanting Elegant. They want their boy to make it to Sunday here. Let's see how Singles Day 1 concludes at 2GG's Civil War Saga.
And Samsora may have that headset on with the game sound, but there's no way he can't hear through that.
Oh yeah, that's got to get in your head.
Crowd support, yeah, for sure.
Like I said, these two are kids. They can probably ride that wave of emotion, or it can turn against them if they're not careful.
Very true. Then again, age is just a number. You know, I would not doubt that there are many people older than these two who are less composed than mature.
Oh, right.
And that's a big part of getting this far in bracket. You have to be able to be in control of yourself.
Like I said, this is a marathon.
Yeah.
People started playing games at 10 a.m. here. It is now 8:15.
Wow, almost tying again. Super early to that Peach forward air.
Is this jump gun? No, okay,
no.
You saved it the entire time. As you said earlier, very excellent at saving the jump.
feel like he's just never without it. And that means if he ever goes for a raw up B without jumping first, he has to be very precise to not accidentally hit up too hard because of his tap jump on.
Slowing things down again here, going back into this neutral. Elegant off stage. He's been very excellent at getting back to that ledge, which is a tricky thing to say for Luigi. Oh, that cross-up roll does not get punished.
I love the intimidation game here from Samsora. Just applying that pressure with the floating aerials or lack thereof. Wow, that was sick. Just hanging out right there.
That was conditioning from the first roll back onto the stage.
Yes.
Waited for the second one, got that neutral air and the stock. And Samsora is looking in good shape right now to make it to Sunday.
That was a multi-level mind game right there. Oh! Wow! Elegant evening things up with the up B!
Elegant doesn't care about your mind games, Max. He's just going to throw it right out. The equalizer, and here we go. Are you ready for how this is going to end?
I'm not, because I honestly have no idea what to expect. This has just been such a back and forth. Also, yeah, just real quick, back to that setup that Samsora went for. The level 1 mind game, aerial on the shield. The level 2 mind game, stop floating and grab. The level 3 mind game was wait for the roll to counter the grab. That was insane. This has just been such an amazing set. Samsora with the tiniest of leads, but wow, just getting in there, playing with that turnip so smartly.
Opening was phenomenal. Gonna get a nice 74% on Elegant, but look at this, only 5% separating these two. This has been a slugfest back and forth, but now it looks like Samsora's got to make it through this fireball while Elegant's slowing things down. Gets the grab. What's coming?
We are mere seconds away from the end of top 96 for the day. Who's it going to be, Samsora or Elegant?
Oh, he had the power shield, but that second hit of the dash attack so tricky.
Definitely not going to kill. Wow, so intense, this offstage battle. Neither of them quite able to reach each other with what they want.
1% separates these two, Max. This could not be closer. But right now, Samsora has center stage. Elegant is slowing things down, waiting in the wall. But
oh, he got him! That's it from the center. Samsora able to take it. Captain Zach, Pink Fresh, and I actually can't even tell who's in the back there. More people just swarming the stage, even though this is a SoCal home crowd.
The backwards hitbox to that fair covered so far behind.
Yeah.
And those cross-up rolls punish in the end. That is a big win for Samsora. Moving on to Sunday, where he will continue this run with the underrepresented Peach.
Elegant looking pretty devastated on the stage. Can't blame him. He had the whole crowd behind him. He was doing so much work that set, but it all just fell apart in the moment of truth. And Samsora was able to clutch it out game 5. But guys, that's going to conclude our top 96 bracket run. It's been an amazing time. Please make sure you tune in.